You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off you. Some heaven to touch. I wanna hold you so much. I don't know the words. Too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off of you. Mm. Bottom, 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 yeah, yeah. I would really enjoy seeing Lauryn Hill in person one day. But if y'all know, y'all know. Are her auras and her chakras going to be in line when I need them to be? I don't know. Do I want to risk it? I don't know. Hi, doll babes. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you for being here once again for a video. If you are new here, welcome. Thank you so much for being a part of the chaos and the craziness that is me. My name is Shatara, and I'll be on here doing makeup. If you're new here or if you've been here before, make sure to like, comment, share, subscribe, all the things, all the YouTube thingies. Please do those things for me. I know I've gotten some new subscribers. Hey, welcome. Regardless of if I have known you for a while or just through, I don't know, the internet. If you've seen my TikTok first and then came over to YouTube, or if you saw me on the short, thank you so much for watching this video, regardless of if you are a subscriber or not. But you should be a subscriber because it be lit over here. So, today we're going to get into some new things. I'm very, very excited. I saw on Fenty Beauty that they did an event, I think last weekend, and the Jackie Aina posted a video about a new foundation that was just dropped.
Oh my God! Okay, it's happening. Everybody stay calm.
What's the procedure, everyone? What's the procedure?
Stay calm.
You know I had to get it right. You know I had to try it. I had to.
Oh, that's right. I know that's right. I know that's right.
So this is the brand new foundation from Fenty Beauty. This is the soft lit, naturally luminous Longwear foundation. I'm very excited. Y'all already know how I get down. I am really a light to medium coverage girl. And we're going to go over this product. I have not used it yet. I bought a few days ago and I've waited so that I could let y'all know how I'm feeling. I'm going to test it out and then I'm going to come back and do a wear test for you, especially for my oily girls. So yes, once again, this is the new foundation from Fenty Beauty, retailing at 40 Black American dollars. Now, I know I've got on here and I've talked about foundation and pricing and things. I've, told you about my most expensive foundation. If you have not watched my foundation video, it will be linked down in the description box. You can also just go over to my channel and find it. I haven't posted too many videos, so it's an easy find. But this one is $40 and it is sold either on Sephora.com, in Sephora stores, or on FentyBeauty.com. So right now, Ulta does not have this foundation. They probably will in the coming months, but I know that Fenty has a pretty exclusive partnership with both, but not surprised that they chose to launch it in Sephora first over Ulta. I do think it will eventually get to Ulta stores, but we shall see. So here is the foundation, fresh out of the box. I did get shade 440. 440 is the shade I've worn previously. So for this soft lit Longwear foundation, the coverage is medium to full, which is perfect for me because I do love a nice medium coverage, especially on certain days. The finish is natural luminous. The benefits are natural luminosity without breakthrough shine, hydrates and brightens the skin, It's best for all types of skin. Of course, it comes in their shade range of 50 shades. Some of these other beauty brands can learn something from Fenty Beauty, but I'll be quiet.
And
I am always a fan and will always tell you to go into whatever store you're going to and have them shade match you. Especially if this is your first time dealing with a new beauty brand, you're not sure where your shade lies. I think it's always best to go in and have them shade match you. Now, I will say something else that Fenty Beauty put on the website was going to be what your eavesdrop shade would be in comparison to the soft lip foundation, which I thought was really, really cool and very, very helpful. Because I'm at the top, near the top of the deep range of shades, my eavesdrop skin tint foundation number is number 21 according to the Fenty website. Because I am number 21, then 440 or 445 was going to be best for me. I chose 440 because it is also the shade I was using prior for the soft matte foundation. So I said, you know what? I've used 440 before. I'm sure the formulas haven't changed too much, so I'm going to go with 440 again. I think it's the best choice. So here is the foundation. I thought it was really cool that they added that on there. I think it's very helpful, especially if you're a doll that has specifically used the skin tint and maybe not their full foundations and wants something a little different. So then you were able to look on there and just buy it maybe right off the website and not go get shade match. But if you have not tried these foundations before, I recommend you go into a Sephora and let them shade match you. Let's get into a little application, okay? So, of course, I'm not going to do anything different than I usually do when I'm putting on my foundation, especially whenever I do my wear test tomorrow. I'm going to do just like I always do with my same routine for my skin. Nothing's going to change. So I want to see how it's going to work. So I'm going to be using my One Size Secure the Blur. You can see that she's been used. She's busted up the letters. I'm missing the eye. Secure the Blur is looking a little crazy. I've used it a lot. So we're going to first prime my skin. Regardless of if we're just testing it out or not, I want to give you the full razzmatazz, even if I'm just testing it right now. I have put my primer on my face. Now I'm going to go in with the product. I am going to use a beauty blender for this. Usually I put my foundation on with a foundation brush, but I do not have a clean one right now. So this is going to work just fine. It is a brand new, clean beauty blender in purple. If you need a beauty blender, if you want to get a pack of beauty blenders, they have them on Amazon. I will link that down in the description box. It's not my Amazon storefront, y'all. It's just a link to some beauty blenders that I found online. I know the girls be probably killing y'all with their Amazon storefronts. It ain't no storefront, girl. It ain't no storefront, girl. The bottle says to shake well, so that's what I'm doing. Yeah. Shake your dress, shake your dress, shake your dress. Shake your dress, shake your dress. I am going to pump onto the blender. I'm going to pump onto the blender, and then I'm going to dab over my face, and then I'm going to go and blend it out. And then we're going to see how she goes. I'm excited. Hi. Okay, I brought y'all more into my grill so that y'all can really see what's going on. Now, if y'all see, I know we in 4K. And y'all either watch me on your phone or your TV, but girl, don't clock me now. We all got our problems, all right? So like I mentioned, I'm gonna pump onto the blender. It may take a couple pumps for her to get out. I hear it. Ooh, there you go. All right, I did about a full pump, which is more than I usually use. So here it is on the blender. So now we're going to distribute onto the face. I'm going to look away. Ooh, hello. All right. And let's get to it. It does have some golder undertones, which I expected. I feel like my face has a lot of golder undertones as well. Oh, okay. Ooh. Oh, all right now. Okay now. Wow. Now, things to keep in mind. With this being a medium to full coverage, I am expecting this to make some things disappear. I have marks under my chin due to scarring from chin hair growth from PCOS. So I expect it to help make kind of all that kind of disappear for the evening. I am enjoying how it's laying right now. This is definitely more medium to full coverage. And I'm definitely going to give her a test, a good test tomorrow. Because it's Cinco de Mayo and I will absolutely be out and seeing how it does. Just from first looks, I do like it. So this is the foundation on. Okay. This is what she's looking like so far. I do enjoy how it looks. Yeah. I do wish that this tone, that this specific shade in 440 came in one that was a little bit less warm, but it's okay, you know. My Juvia's Place foundation isn't as warm as this one is. If you can kind of see, it gives a little bit. You can look at them both and look and see. The Fenty one is obviously just a little bit warmer than she is. And if it was just a little less warm, it would be a perfect shade match because this still has, I would say, a little bit of warm undertones, but not as much as this. If this one's a little bit more neutral, that's why it's a perfect shade match for my skin. But the 445, I think, would have been just a skosh too dark for me. And I think the shade before that would have been too light. So this is where I sit on the spectrum, but it's okay. So we'll be back tomorrow for the rest and the wear test.
The following day.
Hi guys. Okay, we're back. It's the next day. It's now Sunday, and I have already done my eyes. As you can see, it's Cinco de Mayo, which is why I have red, white, and green on my face. So I'm going to finish my face, and then we're going to get into this wear test. I'm really excited. It's a very gross day here in Houston. It's raining outside. It's been storming, so it's going to be muggy. Luckily, I will be inside. I'm an oily girl, and I'm not trying to be outside more than I need to be whenever it's storming to carry on, okay? So we're going to let the weather do her big one, and I'm going to finish this makeup, and then we'll see what this wear test gives. So as usual, starting off with the Secure the Blur primer from One Size. Just like I did yesterday, you know, nothing changes. So going to be putting this on. Sorry if the way I'm looking is going to change every now and then. I have my mirror here and my camera is literally blocking my view of myself. So if I go or a couple times while I'm doing this, it's because I'm trying to look at myself. Going in with the same purple beauty blender that we used yesterday, I am going to go in with less product because of the weather, because of my skin. I think I almost did a full pump yesterday. We're going to do no more than half a pump, maybe even a quarter of a pump. That's all I really need, especially with what the weather's doing. No ma'am. So just going to go in with just, that's it. Like I mentioned yesterday, I do wish the formula was just a teeny less on the golden side so that it would match more with my skin. Now, I know there's somebody out there that's going to perfectly match with this foundation, and I love that for you, girl. I love that for you. But it just does not perfectly match with me, and that's okay. That is okay. Just like I would usually do, I'm going to go in with just a little bit of my powder from my Juvia's Place palette, just to kind of seal in what I just did, but not a lot, not, you know, more than what I would usually use, just a tinge. Next up, as usual, going in with the Urban Decay All Nighter as my first seal for my setting spray. Bam, 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 bam. Bop, ba-da, dot, bop, bop, side, side. Perfect. That's all I want. Now we're going to blend this out. So like I usually do, taking my flat foundation brush, and then we're going to go in and tap all of this out. Okay, she's blended out now. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and take my contour stick. This is the Fenty Beauty contour stick in the shade Espresso. So I'm going to come across the forehead. Just a couple dots here on the side. Nothing too crazy. 1, 2, 3. And then I am going to take a very small brush and do the sides of my nose. That's gonna sit for a hot second. And while that's sitting, I'm going to go ahead and lay down my powder. This is the One Size translucent powder in the shade Ultra Pink. So I'm going to put a little, come on girl, with not all the powder I just put in there. I'm going to pick some up and I'm going to place it under my eye. Literally wherever concealer touched is where I'm going in with powder. Starting on the forehead. I'm gonna buff this out. And here on the chin. Very light strokes. Now, I'm going to brush away the translucent powder that I have laid, all right? So you can choose to press it in if you want to. I like to place it, let it sit, and then whatever's left, I'm gonna just dust off. So I just take an angled brush, and now our last step, of course, our On Till Dawn setting spray. As you can see, I got a new one. She's brand new from this store, okay? Girl. All right, Patrick, what's going on, girl? Can you get that lid off? And here we go. This is my second full can. I forgot how boisterous she comes out. But baby, that face stamps. Period. Oh, shoot. So, here is final face, friends. Here she is. Here she is. I will be back to do the rest of the wear test to let you all know. I always take my blotting sheets from Sephora, my compact mirror, and my Invisimatte from Fenty Beauty, just in case I need to blot out or anything, which I probably will because it's so humid outside right now. It's warm and it's humid. Now, usually without this weather, I may have to blot 2 times, depending on how long I'm out. We'll see. So I'll let y'all know how many times I have to touch up and blot today, depending on how it feels and where we're going. But I'll be back in a few hours, let y'all know how everything went. So it is now, come on girl, it's now 2:22 and I'm finna head out the door for the evening for about 5 hours. So less than 5 hours, hopefully. So I'll be back to do the rest of the wear test, let y'all know how it went.
Many unbearable hours later.
I'm back. All right, friends. So the time is currently 7:53 in the PM. I have returned home, and this is how my face looks after 5.5 hours, almost 6 hours of having this foundation on now. I will say that usually the setting that I was in today would not be a setting where I would wear this foundation. It was packed. It was hot. Hookah smoke was blowing. People were moving around. It was muggy outside because it rained really hard in Houston here today. So this foundation, not a foundation I would wear normally in that type of setting, but content. But I think all in all, it lasted pretty good. I did blot twice. I blotted while I was there, maybe a couple hours after I arrived. I started to get a little bit shiny and I was like, you know what? It's time to get these blotting papers and do a little business and use my Invisimatte from Fenty Beauty. And then I blotted again once I got in the car. So I was like, you know, let me blot real quick before I get home so I can get in here and finish this up. But yes, I would say that it's worth the buy. It's worth the buy. I would say with my face looking how it is right now, and it's been a couple of hours, this is no filter. This is lighting, 4K, and genetics. That's it. So I would say all in all, she did pretty good. So if you are an oily girl and you're looking for a foundation, I would give this soft lit foundation from Fenty Beauty a try. It didn't feel heavy on my skin. I didn't use an entire pump. As you can see early in the video, maybe half a pump, if that. And I did my usual routine on my face, and this is how it came out. I'm actually really proud of it. It looks really good. I could have lasted a couple more hours out before it really started to like crack. So yeah, this is how it looks after 5.5, almost 6 hours of being on an oily face in hot, steamy Houston on a very rainy day. Stuff like sardines on Cinco de Mayo, honey. Okay. But yes, please let me know if you have any questions about the foundation. And if you've tried it, let me know how you like it on your skin. But thank you once again for being here for another video. Remember to like, comment, share, subscribe, blah, 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 blah. Do all the things for me. And thank you so much for being here. See you next week. Be kind to yourself.